Hello everyone and welcome back. Well, I saw Travis P11 do a review on this flashlight the other day, so I had quite a few of these and I like these a lot. But I thought I'd go out and hunt one of these Bushnells down, see how that compared to my Energizer. And I also have an Olight S2R Baton. So we're going to take a look at the three of these, how they compare, and my recommendations. Alright, so we've got the Bushnell, the Energizer, and the Olight. This is 1500 lumens. This is 1300 lumens, and this version of the S2R Baton, or I'm sorry, the S2R Baton is, I believe it's 1050 or 1020. 1020 is your turbo mode on this. So we'll open these up, take a look at the three of them side by side opened up, and go over some of the features. Alright, now there are the three of them opened up. You can see size wise that there is quite a difference between the largest and the smallest. And again, this one has 1500 lumens, this is 13, this is 1020. This takes 9 AA batteries, and they go into a cartridge that goes in, and that goes on. Now this does have quite a bit of heft. It kind of reminds me of a 3D cell mag light, so that has got quite a bit of heft to it. This is a little bit lighter. This one takes 6 AA batteries, and they just go in to the two tubes in there. And then you screw that end cap back on. It does have a little bit of tension on it, so you gotta kind of mess with it. Push it down a little bit before you can start engaging the threads. This is a rechargeable 18650, I believe is the battery. And when you first get it, you have to unscrew it, take the little protector film out of it, and then it is good to go. This one is rechargeable, and it comes from Olight with its little magnetic charging base. Plug it into a USB. This lights up on the magnetic base. That lights up green or red depending on whether it's charging or charged. And it also comes with a lanyard and a little Olight bag. And the lanyard does have a little needle on it, so you can thread it through that tiny little hole and get it in there. So that is the three of them unboxed and ready to go. We'll go over to my storage area, and I've got about a 50-foot long run there that is completely open, that goes straight back to the other concrete wall in the basement here, and we'll take a look at what the light looks like from the three of these. Alright, welcome to my storage area. The first one we're going to take a look at is the Bushnell. Now this is $20 at Walmart. I believe it's just a special they're running for the holidays. You may have to hunt around for these. I had to go to 2 Walmarts. The one closest to me did not have them. I went down to Greensboro and they had them. I spent about 20 minutes walking around the sporting goods section looking for them, and finally somebody showed up, and oh yeah, they're on the back wall over there by the hardware, if I've got any left. So if you want this, you're gonna have to search for it. Check on walmart.com, see if there's any in your area first of all, and then when you get there, ask them where they've hidden them. But these are $20. So we'll turn the lights off, throw some light down at the other end there, and let you take a look at it.
Alright, it's just me and you in the dark. There's a little bit of light because there are windows down at the other end and at the other end of that L. The Bushnell one does have a temporary on, which is just a light press. And it does have a low. And if you press it again, that is your high. Now, one thing about these is it does seem to have a pretty solid hot spot in it. I believe you can probably make that out on the video here. It throws quite a bit of light. It's 1500 lumens, but it does have a pretty good hot spot in it. So let's take a look at what the Energizer looks like.
This is the Energizer. This one is at Lowe's is where I found them. You can also find them online. These run $25 to $30 depending on where you find them and if they have them on sale. It also has it does not have a momentary on, but it has a low and a high and a strobe. So we'll turn the light off again, throw some light down there, take a look at that.
Alright, so here we are in the dark again, and there is the Energizer. This does not have as pronounced a hot spot on it as the Bushnell does. This has more of a flood effect to it. There is the strobe, which the Bushnell does not have, but that's high. That is low. So I don't know what the exact lumens are for the low. The high is 1300, and it will always come on at high, and then you can hit it again and it goes to low, hit it 3 times and it goes to strobe. So this has a strobe on it, the Bushnell does not. The Bushnell had momentary on, which this one does not. So that is those two, and now we'll take a look at the Olight.
Alright, now this tiny little thing is the Olight, and this is 1000 lumens. So, and then it also has a 500 lumen is the high, has a 120 lumen that is the low or the medium, and a 12 lumen that is the low. It also has a moonlight mode and it has a strobe mode. So this one has much more functionality than either of those two. Now it does not have a momentary on, so the Bushnell does. You can't use this one as a club. You could use either of those two for the club. The Bushnell would be a much better club. But this has much better functionality. It's rechargeable. The others you'll have to keep replacing batteries. But this one is $65. That was $20 and $25 or $30 depending on what you get. But then you've got battery costs. So we'll turn the lights off, take a look at the different modes of this one.
Alright, so we're here in the dark again. Let's take a look at the Olight. Now that is high on the Olight. So, and there is turbo, and it took the turbo for the camera to adjust. But there is low, there's medium, there's high, and there's turbo. That's 1000 lumens. Now, to me, this has virtually no hotspot. This is, yeah, you got very, very minimal hotspot down there, and then it's pretty much even all the way out. See if I can. That is low. That is 12 lumens. I doubt you're going to be able to see too much with just the 12 lumens, but there it is. There is the 120 lumens, I believe, which will give you pretty good illumination. Definitely enough if you're out there in the dark to see anything you want to see. And there's high, that is 500 lumens. So that will definitely show you anything you want to see. And there's turbo. Now this also has a moonlight mode, which you're never going to see because that's like half a lumen. So you hold it down for 3 seconds and it's half a lumen. So there's my finger going across in front of it. If you absolutely needed to have as minimal light as you could possibly have, that hold it down for 3 seconds and it will give you 1/2 of a lumen. We go to high, go to turbo again, turn it off. Now when you turn it off, it will memorize whichever one you left it in, except for the turbo. So if I turn it back on now, it's going to be in high. If I cycled it back down to low or medium and then turned it back on, it would come on at low or medium. Now this also has a strobe mode. So once the light is on, wait till the camera focuses, and if you got the light on and you hit the button 3 times, it will strobe. So that is the Olight and what the light looks like on this. And like I said, this has virtually no hotspot. Give you an idea on how they compare. This Olight is on, and there is the high from the Bushnell. So as you can see, of course it's going to drown out the 1000 lumens from the Olight, but it also has a marked hotspot in it. There is the Energizer, and if we turn the Bushnell on, it doesn't drown it out as much because it's 1500 lumens versus 1300 lumens, but that hotspot will definitely show you more. So let's get the lights turned back on and go over the 3 of them again. Alright, so that was the 3 lights. What do I recommend? Depends. If you absolutely want a light that throws a ton of light downrange and you don't want a lot of features, you're okay with replacing batteries. A lot of them. This has 9. If you can find this for 20 bucks, it's hard to beat. It also doubles as a club. If you want fewer batteries to replace, you can't find that one. You still want a light that's fairly economical and still throws a lot of light. The Energizer takes 6 AA's. Both the Bushnell and the Energizer came with your first set, so you're getting a little bit of savings from that, but you are going to have to pay for the replacements. This had 1300 lumens, 2 modes, does not have the temporary on that the Bushnell has a strobe that the Bushnell does not. A little less effective club. If you want to spend the money, buy the Olight. To me, it's worth it to have this and have it rechargeable, has more functionality, still 1000 lumens, it's still going to light up anything you need to light up. Plus you've got the moonlight mode, you've got strobe mode, you've got 4 different levels besides those. I'd go with the Olight. So those are both nice lights. I have a bunch of the Energizers. I did not open the one that I bought today. That is one that I had. The one that you saw in the package is still in the package. But yeah, I will probably take that one back because I've got quite a few of the Energizers. I'll probably take both of those
Bushnell's back because I bought 2 of those just in case. And for me, I'm going to spend the money on the Olight, especially since they've got another sale coming up. Now, Olight, I'm hawking your products. Show me some love. But for the rest of you, like, share, subscribe. Until next time, stay armed, stay vigilant, stay safe, stay illuminated.